Welcome, my dear friends. Come, sit with me. Let us be still for a moment, breathe together, and allow our minds to settle. Today, I wish to share with you a story, a teaching from the Blessed One, the Buddha, who walked this earth over 2,500 years ago and yet whose words still echo in our hearts. This is not just a story. It is a mirror for our mind. It is an invitation to look within and to question the arrows we carry in our hearts. The story is known as the parable of the poisoned arrow. Once, a man was shot by a poisoned arrow. His friends and family rushed him to the doctor, but the man refused treatment. Instead, he insisted on finding out who shot the arrow, what caste he belonged to, what his name was, where he lived, what kind of bow he used, what kind of string, and even what kind of feathers were used to make the arrow fly. The Buddha said, before the man could get all the answers to his questions, he would die. And so, it is with us. Too often, we are wounded by the arrows of life, heartbreak, betrayal, failure, criticism, disappointment. But instead of removing the arrow and healing, we obsess over who caused it, why it happened, whether it was fair, and whether we can retaliate. In doing so, we prolong our suffering. Let us begin where the Buddha began with the first noble truth. Dukkha, often translated as suffering, stress, or unsatisfactoriness. Life is filled with moments that hurt. But the Buddha didn't stop there. He also taught us the origin of suffering, the cessation of suffering, and the path that leads to its end. The man who clutches his wounded chest and refuses to let go of his anger is like the man who insists on knowing all about the arrow. In both cases, the result is the same deeper suffering. Letting go is not weakness, my friends. It is wisdom. It is the insight that we are already enough and that holding on to pain, anger, or desire will only deepen our wounds. In the practice of mindfulness, we observe the present moment without clinging or pushing away. We learn to let go. But let go of what? Let go of anger. Let go of resentment. Let go of the need to control others. Let go of needing things to go our way. Let go of the story you tell yourself that keeps you trapped in pain. Letting go is not abandonment. It is not denial. It is the brave act of opening your hand and your heart and saying, I choose peace over pain. I choose freedom over bondage. There was once a monk who saw a scorpion drowning in a pond. He reached out to save it, but the scorpion stung him. Still, the monk reached out again. Again, he was stung. A man passing by said, "Why do you keep trying to save the scorpion when it stings you?" The monk replied, "It is the scorpion's nature to sting. It is my nature to save." This is the essence of letting go. The monk did not let the sting turn into hatred. He did not cling to the pain. He let it go and continued to act from compassion. That is strength. Mindfulness sati is the practice of remembering to return to the present moment. It is the arrow remover. It is the light in the dark forest of the mind. When you sit and breathe mindfully, you are not escaping. You are returning. You are saying, I am here. I am alive. I do not need to carry this pain any longer. When we carry the poisoned arrow of the past, our steps are heavy and our heart is guarded. When we let go, we begin to walk lightly. We begin to smile. The Buddha also taught about the two arrows. The first arrow is the pain inevitable and human. The second arrow is our reaction, anger, blame, resistance. The second arrow is optional. If someone insults you, that is the first arrow. If you replay the insult over and over, that is the second arrow. If you hold a grudge, plot revenge, or internalize it into self-hatred, those are many arrows you shoot into yourself. Why do we do this? Because we believe it protects us. But in truth, it only wounds us further. Mindfulness teaches us to feel the first arrow, to acknowledge the pain, but not to cling to it. This is the wisdom of the path. Let me tell you another story. Kisa Gotami was a young woman whose only child had died. Overwhelmed with grief, she went to the Buddha, begging him to bring her child back to life. The Buddha said, "Bring me a mustard seed from a house where no one has died." She searched and searched, but every house had known loss. Finally, she understood death is a part of life. Her grief became compassion. She let go. She became one of the wisest nuns in the Sangha. Her pain, once released, became a doorway to awakening. Now I ask you, what poisoned arrows are you holding in your heart? Maybe it is the arrow of past trauma, the arrow of regret, the arrow of I should have or they shouldn't have. Maybe it is anger towards someone who hurt you, or shame from a mistake long gone. Breathe with me now. Inhale gently, exhale slowly. Let it go, just for this moment. You are not your pain. You are not your past. You are the awareness behind it. Spacious, luminous, free. Do you know why the lotus is such a powerful symbol in Buddhism? Because it grows in the mud. It rises through the murky water, unstained, to bloom in the light. Your suffering is not a mistake. It is the mud. But from it, you can grow. If you let go of clinging to the mud, you can rise. Let me offer you simple practices to help you release the arrow. 1. Daily mindfulness meditation. Even 10 minutes a day can transform your mind. Sit, breathe, observe. Let thoughts come and go, like clouds. 2. Loving kindness practice. Metta. Wish yourself and others well, even those who hurt you. May I be happy. May you be happy. 3. Write and burn. Write down what you're holding on to, then burn it. Let the fire release you. 4. Walking meditation. Walk slowly. Each step, say to yourself, I am here. I am free. 5. Forgive. Not for them, but for you. Forgiveness is the ultimate arrow removal. It is not weakness. It is peace. A student came to a master, full of opinions and complaints. The master served tea but kept pouring until the cup overflowed. "Why are you still pouring?" cried the student. The master said, "Like this cup, you are full. To learn, you must first empty yourself. To let go is to empty the cup. Only then can you be filled with peace, love, and wisdom." My dear ones, I do not speak these words from a throne of perfection. I speak as one who has suffered, who has held many arrows, and who has slowly, patiently, mindfully learned to let them go. You can do the same. You are not alone on this path. Each step you take, there are countless others walking beside you in silence and solidarity. Let us walk together, not with clenched fists, but with open hands. Let us breathe deeply and let go. Let us return to the stillness within. Let us live free. If this sharing has touched your heart, if you feel even a small pebble of pain lifted from your chest, then let us continue this journey together. I invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Buddha's Wisdom. Here, you will find more teachings, meditations, and stories to guide you gently on the path. We are not here to escape life, but to embrace it with clarity, compassion, and courage. From my heart to yours, may you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you let go. Namo Buddhaya.